Hello and welcome back to Old World. My name is Cluff and we are, a few turns into our campaign here as Dido of Carthage. We are still Dido. She's age 39. I think we're about 20 turns in. I honestly can't remember. But we did some good things the last episode. We managed to get the Hanging Gardens incredibly early. We've expanded to 3 cities again quite quickly, which I'm happy with. We're about to take out this bandit camp. And things are looking good for now. But as we found out, things can change in this game really quickly. So let's see what we can do. So a mercenary band of spearmen has arrived. I would 100% like to pay them because, the ability to just get spearmen, I'm not going to say for free because we just did spend gold. However, the ability to get spearmen without needing to wait for 5 years or so is an incredible boon. So let's go ahead and promote them because I'm gonna anything like lower than maybe 130, 120. I'm going to go ahead and spend the points to upgrade them because I think the upgrade is worth it, and you need to spend your training rate here on something. So let's go ahead and attack this barbarian camp. Okay, damn, man. Our adorable court monkey keeps getting into trouble. He steals jewels from the palace chambers and brings them to you as a gift. Our advisors are not pleased. So all the families would hate me for 10 years, but we would get more money, return all the stolen items, which means that they would like me more. Enough monkey business. We get rid of the monkey. The families don't like us, but we do keep the gold. I mean, this seems good because, in a way, because, just a free booster opinion with all the families. So, to me, the monkey's done a good thing. Right. Let's keep moving you down here. And go ahead and put more camps down here. Oh, the spearman, right. Okay, I can move him next turn, I guess, but I'm going to bring him down here as well. Okay. Again, because of our ambition, and we only need one more, I am going to go ahead and get rhetoric. Just so that I know for a fact before she dies we can get that ambition, get more legitimacy. Oof. You are awake in the middle of the night with tragic news. The body of your daughter, Umashtat, was found in the street outside a popular banquet hall. The doctor believes she died from an overabundance of drink. She was only 16, man. Was that my heir? Was that my first in line? That was my first in line. Okay. So she was charming, affable personality. You wish to pay her tribute. So I would become mourning Carthage. I'm gonna want a day of reflection. Let's do that. Day of reflection. Get more civic and get the mourning trait, which will temporarily improve our stats. Instructive monkey. Our adorable court monkey has proven to be a revelation for our court scientist. A top scholar has studied him, and her experiments are leading to new insights into animal behaviour. Man, why would I ever want to get rid of my monkey after that news? Definitely. I always knew he was smart, of course. One more turn for rhetoric as well. That was a great thing. So Kimon, the foreigner, the younger, has recently come into a vast expanse of family land. He originally planned to add this to his estate, but now he wishes to make a gift of this land to the court. Shall we sell the property for a vast windfall, or shall we expand our borders? I'm going to expand Carthage's borders. I actually want to see how this, where this expands. So I've got it to the top left there. So it expands down here, so we get access to these farms. And that one tile there. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Because those farms will increase the overall growth here significantly. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's first of all move our spearmen down here as much as we can. Use our slinger to attack. And I'm going to... Because as far as I'm aware... Okay, the barbarians still are there. I'm not going to actually move him there. I'm going to undo the turn. Bit cheeky, but I don't want him to get hurt by the barbarians, and I just wanted to make sure that Persia hadn't come in and sniped that city there. So, right, let's. I want to search over to the east and north, but my scouts have spent a long time in the south next to Persia there. Right, so let's go ahead and end the year. To be honest, I probably should have spent the excess orders on just getting my spearmen down a bit quicker, but oh well. He's constructing the Appendana. We have completed our ambition. Great, that is actually fantastic. Go ahead and attack here. And next, I would like archers, because archers are incredibly strong, in my opinion. Screams rouse you in the dead of night. You wake to find an apparition at the foot of your bed. When it speaks, it does so in the voice of your recently deceased. Trembling, you turn a light. To light a candle, but when you look again, the phantom has vanished. The next morning, you question this visitation. Was it real, or has the ongoing grief touched your mind? I will busy my thoughts with the affairs of state. I must understand this spectral phenomenon. Yeah, again, higher learning. Yeah, again, because +2 global science rate over the lifetime of my leader seems better than just +35 civics, so I'm definitely down for that. It's time to choose your next ambition. 2 ranged and 2 mounted units, control 6 walls, enact epics. Huh. I'm going to go for 2 ranged and 2 mounted because that's pretty much where I was going to go for anyway, so that lines up quite nicely with the way I wanted to take the state to begin with. Okay, we've got more cities down here from Persia. Move our spearmen over here. You can sentry. Cool. Now that specifically, I'm not sure if that was already in the works or whether it was sort of done on request, but I quite like the content creator that I've been watching play this. His name is Quill18. I've been watching him for years and years and years, and he's obviously very good at these types of games. And Soren Johnson, the lead designer of this and obviously Civ 4, Offworld Trading Company and everything like that, was in the chat, and he made a request directly to him to get something like this put into the game. So I'm not sure if that was sort of on that request that was done, or whether that was sort of already in the works and he just so happened to request it. But it's kind of cool to know that the developers are so actively improving the game. It's always nice when you get an early access game where that is the case and you just don't hear anything off them for months, and all of a sudden turns out they're no longer going to be developing the game after you've paid your money to them. So it's nice to know that they're not one of those types of developers. Right, so just pass the turn for me, please, and let's go on to the next. A family friend paid a visit to Prince Adonabal at Donabal's school and send a glowing report about the heir's progress. He appears happy and healthy, and he is excited to return home and take his place in court. The future looks bright. Send him a gift of academic texts, or give him charisma. 100% give him charisma, yeah. So he will return home next turn, I believe. Gain a settler in Carthage. Yes, well, don't mind if I do. So, inspiring monkey. Our adorable court monkey has started accompanying our generals on their military campaigns. Our troops have adopted him as a sort of mascot, and his presence supposedly improves morale. Let's go. I am going to call him Marcel from now on. Of course, a homage to friends. So yeah, sick. Let's go. Why would I ever want to get rid of the mascot of the military, like, as a response to that? Oh, that seems ridiculous that that's even an option to do, but I guess there's still possibility for bad events that you may not want, so I guess that's why that's still there. But I'm happy to keep the monkey around for now. That's, again, those are events I've not really seen. This is basically a farming factory for XP for this unit at this point. But let's keep going down here. I'm going to move the settler with him so he can move in as soon as possible. Don't know what to improve next. I can improve barracks, right? Yes. So that's what I'm going to do. Because, again, I want to get my military going. I've realised that should be a bigger priority than I've been giving it in the past. And barracks will help with military here in Utica, which is where I want the main military to be. So, we aren't necessarily connected yet with, I'm going to call it Gades. I don't know if that's how you would pronounce it, but that's what I'm going to go for. So, since this is the mining place, I'm going to go ahead and go over here. I'm going to go and buy... I'm going to buy an order so that I can produce this mine and improve our resource output. Okay, I am going to go ahead and get a warrior on the go. And then a forum. Down here, again, we do have the 2 projects. I am going to go and get a warrior, even though it's going to take 8 turns, which is horrendously long. And then I'm going to go and just improve the forum and the festival, just as a way of improving what the outputs of the city as a baseline. And then I can come back to it. So mines, having miners does improve the amount of training rate per year. So it may be worth getting a mine here rather than another barracks, because that was my plan to put a barracks here, but if I put another mine, get a miner in there, that'll have a similar effect, and I can always put the barracks somewhere else. So, right. Time passes quickly. You still remember the birth of Duke Himlico, but he is growing up fast and eager to learn. Would you like to educate Duke Himlico? He can study tactics for me, please. Court merchants have arrived from Persia with an offer of trade. So he's age 15 now. They believe our nation would grow and prosper from improved trade relations. So they would tribute +1 order, and we would get -10 food. So again, because like before, that didn't actually affect our outputs. Let's see if it does this time. So it does. So that directly affects our output. So that's why you wouldn't necessarily take it. But before, when I've done that, it didn't change. Also, our food is in a bit of dire situation. So I am going to have to make sure that I go ahead and improve that. A delegation from Persia arrives with a marriage proposal for Prince Adonabal. So we would marry her. She's not very good. Yeah, sure. I'm getting good relations with Persia, so I will choose Barsine the Younger and get even better relations with Persia going. Now that Prince Adonabal has completed his study of philosophy, how shall we contribute to the court? What role best suits Adonabal? So we can gain him as a zealot, or we can gain him as a judge. Can hurry specialist production with money. Because he's not so much of a warrior, I'm going to make him a judge, because I would prefer him to be a governor or chancellor over a general or spy master. So we need to... okay, so now we can have a governor of Carthage here. And I think it is clearly going to have to be Prince Dido. Queen Dido, what am I on about? Yeah, I can't see why I wouldn't, because I'm clearly the best option for the civic, for the wisdom, for the inspired trait. New range units there would gain more. Yep. Don't see another option but myself ruling over Carthage. Makes great thematic sense, and just generally from a stat-wise point as well. Let's go ahead and move our soldiers in here to attack and get these barbarians. Oh, okay, so they've spawned more units whilst I was attacking them. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and add a general. This will gain me Yeah, I mean... Okay, he's tutoring the royal family, don't do that. Just attack them. You go there so that you will not die. And let's explore. And end the year. I actually really enjoy this game. Every time I've sort of not played it for a few days because I was like, shouldn't I go on it? But every time I go on it, I do find the time just disappearing, and I just enjoy it a lot. Let's move him up here. It probably would have been better to move the first settler. I didn't realise it would take me this many turns to get him settled, if I'm honest. So that was definitely a not ideal situation, but it doesn't really matter too much. I'm not going to lose sleep over that. After a visit to an ascetic retreat, your son Adonabal returns to the palace. Moved by his experience, he wonders about the roles of humanity in the greater cosmos. Unsure if a person should question their place or submit to a higher authority, he asks about your views on religion and philosophy. A life of curiosity will serve you well. So he becomes keen. Or we can gain culture in Carthago, and he can become pious. We are all at the mercy of the divine. I think, considering he probably will be a governor, I'm going to go, a life of curiosity will serve you well. Messages from your heir, Himliko. Okay, yeah, it always makes me question when it says heir, but it's second in line. So technically he's my heir, but not a direct heir. So, paint a vivid picture of his tactics training, stern officers, challenging drills, strategic thinking. Over the past few weeks, Himliko has been surviving in the forest, learning to use the wilds to his advantage. Survival skills will serve him well. So he gains a commander. I'm going to go with commander. I kind of want him to be a general. That seems like a good thing. Let's go ahead and get the 1 year theatre increase here. Our adorable court monkey has reached its end. Servants discovered him curled up on his favourite cushion, seemingly asleep. It took several minutes before they realised he had died. That is actually quite sad. That hits hard. Oh man, that monkey was better than he was worse, definitely. Our royal court tutor, Simon the Foreigner, the Younger, wishes to record his teachings for posterity. They would take the form of relatable stories meant to impart valuable lessons. He calls the project Wisdom Literature. Is this the wise use of our scribe, or should Simon the Younger be focused on other matters? So he would gain more relations with us, and we would gain civic. Again, yeah, let's do that. I imagine he stops tutoring our family, but I do want the civic. We're very close to being able to oh, nice, thank you, Persia. Don't do this to me, Persia. I wanted this city site just because you've swooped in. Oh, that is so incredibly frustrating. I'm actually... I can't kill it. I can't Oh, that's frustrating. Oh, why have you done this? Oh, okay, move this way. I'm going to have to submit. What a load of bollocks that is. I know we've already attacked him, but I'm quite angry about not being able to... Whatever. It's 1 city. I'm not going to get caught up in that. My husband is now ill, and my son and his wife have had a daughter. Go over here, please, and kill this man. Carthage. I'm going to go ahead and get another worker here, please. I'm going to go and buy some food because I don't want the deficit. The heir. That's me. Okay, that's a bit of a bug. The heir Dido has a tendency to impose order. He has already organised the court and his royal household. Surely there must be better goals to which he should aspire. So, to rule justly and effectively, So we desire a stockpile of 2,000 civic. Control 7 cities. Oh, so when he takes over, that will be his ambition. Okay, cool. Yeah, control 7 cities. I think I can do that. At least that's my goal. Lumber mill. I think that's a priority, and I'm going for that immediately because I want to be able to produce lumber so that I can produce archers. Okay, so we've got enough for a new law. It's only just ticked over on the turn, so we haven't really wasted that. So... I'm going to go ahead and choose Constitution, I think, because I would like the extra civic. It unlocks decree in the capital, which I believe will allow us to do another project. But I can't mouse over it because it disappears every time. Right, okay, let's go over here. And let us... Oh, yeah, definitely. Mines and lumber mills in the city. 100%. Hipporegius. Regius. Yes, I think that's a good idea. I'm happy with that city. Let's carry on. Get a forum, get a festival, and then get the treasury. Again, that ties us up for 15 years. However... It just generally increases the output of the city to a point where it will be sort of self-sustaining. So I think it's a good direction to take to begin with. I'm no longer mourning. My husband is no longer ill. And my son has a new daughter. You go there to be protected. You attack. And attack. Please pass the turn. Okay, so we need food. You please go here. And can I repair? Get rid of that for me, please. So that's going to cost 7 orders, 50 training rate, which again I'm happy to lose at the moment. And repair the farm. Yes, so you do need to use workers to repair. Good to know. Let's get this explored. A lot of desert here. Don't know how habitable that'll be, but... Okay. Let's gain the ability to make spearmen for ourselves. You, settler, I'm going to bring back to my slingers. Slingers, please. Attack. And attack. Oh, we got a warrior as well. Let's move him quickly over here. Okay, so we can produce lumber mills as well. Yeah, okay, I need the food. I need the food production. I was thinking about doing something else, but I think we need the food. And this one farm, once it's done, should... Oh, no, it won't. It won't sort the deficit out. But the 2 farms, once they are built, they will. So I'm happy about that, at least. It's going to take a few turns. I'm going to buy 100 food just to ensure that we never run out. And pass the turn, please, settler dude. A chilly distance seems to separate you from your husband. Yeah, sure. I'll gain that. Sure, my husband can love me more. I don't know how imperative that is. I do believe I can afford the orders, however. So, you go there for me. Move on to the city site. And then... attack this guy for me. You come here and found the city. So, what would I be looking for here? Probably units, with it being so close to Persia. There's not anything I really want to distinctly focus on here. So I think it probably is a good idea to go and get the Barkids to be in charge of this city. There we go. So 5 cities. That is, I'm happy with that amount. Oh, so because I'll show you in a moment. But because the settler was injured, I believe the city's health spawned injured. So that's interesting to know. Your grieving husband will not emerge from his chambers, and the servants grow worried. Something must be done to bring him back from the edge of despair. Unfortunately, pressing matters call for the attention in Carthago, and a crowd of supplicants waits to be seen. So, I will step away to comfort my grieving husband. He will like me more, but there will be more discontent in Carthage. He would like me. He will become miserable. What is the discontent like in Carthage? Fine. I'm gonna choose the discontent, I believe. So, get the repairs on the go for me, San, and we'll see about getting this city all up and running. So, oh, fish down here as well. I didn't see that. This city is not bad at all. So what was I going to produce here? I've totally forgotten. I had a good plan for something right there. But I've forgotten what that plan is. Oh yeah, it's the... Is it the mine? I can't remember. Okay, I think it is with getting the farm here. Apologise about the sound you keep on hearing in the background. The house I live in is not a new house, and it was owned by a lady who is hard of hearing, and the back door has got an alarm on it. So when anybody goes out of the back door, that's what you're hearing. Right. Okay, I think it's probably worth... Probably worth getting the marble up here. Can I not because of the... Do I not have enough... Why can't I... Why can't I do that exactly? I'm confused a little bit. Oh, orders, man. I wish that was more obvious sometimes. One turn for a civic. It's got to be worth it, right? First of all, I think I'm gonna get 10 years. No, I'm gonna get the 1 year for him on the go. 30. Oh my god, why is it producing so much? I never realised. My governor. Oh, me. I improved that so much. Holy. Okay. Well, I'm gonna... Okay, I'm a bit lost what to do. I'm gonna get the festival level 2, I believe. After that. Phalanx is almost done. How about you guys get out of my seas, please? Okay, and that does sort of bring us to the end of this episode quite nicely. Now, next I am going to go for land consolidation, because essentially it allows us to gain more access to these you know, resources on the map. So I definitely think it's worth going for, even though it is a tech that is considerably more expensive now. Let us see what other units we have. I'm going to bring our swordsman over here as well. Okay, so it's just the scout left. Let's move our scout. Got some Scythians over here. Might be worth going to war with the Scythians to get them out of those city sites, but we'll see. Now that does bring us to the end. I do think it's quite a good place to bring it to an end. So, and also we have hit the time limit, which is the main thing I'm going off here. So thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed this, please don't forget to leave a like below. It does help the visibility of these videos in the YouTube algorithm. So, and also don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more. Don't forget also to comment any advice, questions, anything you want to down below, and I'll also hopefully be able to respond to that and help you further, or you know, whatever. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.